Every day, sensitive data is at risk. Across systems, across borders, across teams it flows, through pipelines, platforms, and processes every enterprise knows.
Most data breaches don't come from one single cause. Sometimes attackers force their way in, or it's stolen credentials, unpatched systems, or hacks from within. But just as often, data is exposed in the middle of everyday use, and most of the time you won't even know what's been let loose. Not because the system failed, but because the data itself wasn't protected. And by the time it's caught, it's already a breach. Customer data is exposed, and then it's millions in fines, legal costs, and lost business.
But the problem isn't that the data is moving, it's how it's being handled along the way. Because with the right controls in place, data can still move without exposing what matters. Files and databases can still be accessed and the data is still there. But what's sensitive has been masked or anonymized, so it's no longer exposed or at risk. Trusted by Fortune 500 organizations and global enterprises since 1978, IRI delivers high-performance data management and masking solutions in one unified platform. With IRI Voracity, teams don't need separate tools for data discovery, integration, migration, governance, or analytics. Voracity will classify and de-identify sensitive data before it's shared, clean dirty data, migrate legacy data, and transform big data for analytics and AI as required. It'll even synthesize realistic test data without exposing production data at all, so teams can test, build, and validate without production data at risk or data sprawl. In other words, it'll process, protect, present, and prototype data in cloud and on-prem silos, maintaining referential integrity throughout, without adding overhead. Voracity users can design and run all this within one framework, controlled by an operational governance system. Their CLI and API jobs are GUI designed, role-based accesses are policy defined, and functional options are no longer confined. From banking to healthcare, government, and more, organizations trust what IRI stands for: the ability to rapidly and affordably munge, mask, and mine data before it's shared, and have granular controls and audits built in so every step is prepared. And all this applies to a huge range of use cases, including ETL and data replication, data vault migration and testing, data validation and quality, slowly changing dimension and custom reporting, and data wrangling for analytics and AI. Not to mention the use cases that Voracity components cover, like IRI CoSort for replacing and modernizing legacy sorts, NextForm for migrating data types, file formats, endian states, and RDB schemas, FieldShield, DarkShield, or CellShield for finding, masking, risk scoring, or auditing PII, RowGen for subsetting or synthesizing safe, realistic test data in files, databases, and reports. And with IRI Voracity bringing all this into view, you don't need separate tools to see it through.